All right, here we are, folks. Batman Radio, and like I said, my success is now on autopilot. You understand? So, like I said, my word is law, my word is bond. Whatever I say goes. And like I said, this all stems down and comes down to the same matter, right? That literally all this started with a couple individuals, right? That were in their feelings because I shine, right? Which is just, I mean, beyond surreal, because like I said, most of them are so-called women. Why would you not want to see a man shine? And that's all I have to say. You understand? I mean, it's self-explanatory, and then you wonder, and then you want to call it culture, but that proves right there that, well, there is no culture. Everything that you say and do is a walking contradiction. Somebody, tried all these different efforts and tried everything to stop me and stop me from building and everything I'm doing. And all I'm doing is being blessed. And everything that you've sent has backfired, right? God has sent it back to you. You understand? In tenfold, right? And all I do is get blessed. And for someone to believe and think that that's power, it's hilarious. It's comical. For someone to believe that, while you can obviously see your mentality and how sad it is and that it doesn't work, right? For someone to think that you can do all that. I just heard the guy talking about it, right? Actually, from the culture, saying almost the same stuff I'm saying, how I don't care about anything in the physical. I don't care about money. I don't care about none of that. He said, I basically live without money. Right. Same principle. Right. And that's the point. Like, oh, I make money. I do my thing. I figure it out always. But that's the point is I'm not supposed to be, allowing these systems to have any power over me. And I don't. I remain humble. You understand? I understand that there's power in being humble. I understand that there's power in prayer. I understand that there's power with God. I understand that there's power with true love and true righteousness. You understand? Like I said, anybody trying to talk to me, right? Number one, will pay me on here, right? And number two, anybody trying to talk to me, I'm out here dolo by myself every day. You understand? Everybody's gonna have to come talk to me in person, right? And it'll be the way that I'm saying. It'll be on my time. You understand? This is all basic common sense. These folks aren't doing anything, like I said. So again, what was the purpose of that? Why would you just show the whole world how jelly you are of me, an individual? I mean, why would you do all that for all these years? And this is a lot of different people at this point, and most of them I've never even met. And then why would you then try to tell me how I should react to it? Nah, I'm a man of God, and I'll be nice to everybody, and I'll be calm, right? Because that's who I am. What do you mean, brother? Like I said, I'm an all-out gangster. I come from the real thing. I come from all that. Y'all don't know anything about that. Nothing. So, like I said, you're internet folks, and I come from the hood and the ghetto. We don't have anything in common. That's why you're acting the way that you do. You understand? So obviously, it's a big deal. Obviously, the gifts that I bear, the gifts that I have, obviously mean everything, right? Exactly. Just like the knowledge from the hood that I extracted, right? Just like everything that I do clearly means everything. I'm a living legend. These folks want to make it something different where if you get famous, right, they want to, I mean, it's clear they want to dilute it. They want to dilute anything that's a blessing and that's beautiful. My fame is amazing. Everything with me is amazing. So, everybody else, they have their own situations. They do things their way. I mean, sorry, but that's their problem and their issue. You know what I mean? That's the deal. Like, you got to get smart at some point, especially if you're a public speaker and an activist publicly, like I am, right? You got to get smart and you got to wake up and realize you can't let anyone steal your joy, man. I'm happy every day, bro. Every day. Even when these people are on here on the chats and this and that, and they continue to talk in a way that they don't talk in reality, I'm still happy, But at this point, like I said, it's become way, way too much to take in. I'm okay. I care about myself, right? I mean, it just is what it is. My health matters. So, like I said, other than that, again, no, all truth and facts have been established, and all that stuff was shut down and exposed publicly. So, what do you mean? Listen, I gave y'all years to talk. Like I said, the chat was created for you to come over here and prove who you are. We have somebody who's just completely unhinged, people, that's still typing today. So, I mean, I must have called this out 800 times now, And see, it's not me, it's them. So how do you say that things are happening or people are having reactions or they're falling for things that they're clearly not? I speak for myself. I never involve myself in a game that I can't win. You understand? Like I said, people are funny. Nothing has happened. What's happened is what comes with the territory, that people are super jelly and that it's irrelevant. The reason why they're all upset and in their feelings is because they're irrelevant. I'm the most relevant thing to date. Not only am I the most relevant thing to date, but you all are concerned because you were juggling, you call it, right? It's not juggling, it's called not having your priorities straight. It's called allowing jealousy to basically mess up everything beautiful that comes to you. So because these people couldn't cherish me and appreciate me and didn't know how to handle basically a Lamborghini, right? What they all had to do is they had to go get a Honda. When quite frankly, you should have just not gotten anything and stayed by yourself, like I told all of you, and I gave you the right advice. But y'all can't be alone because it's all weakness. It's all hypersensitivity. And they're the exact example of why I speak about what I do, why I point out, right, that so-called women are, the main issue and culprit behind all of these situations and things. And they're who's doing all this. You look at the Charlie Kirk incident. I mean, you can tell. I don't care what no one says. The minute I even looked at that woman, that so-called woman, on that chair next to Charlie Kirk, I already knew. I mean, you could just look at her. I mean, look at her eyes. I mean, she has everything to do with what happened. Everything. That was 100% an inside job. It's obvious, and I have gifts, so trust me, I know. Okay. The behavior, unbelievable. I don't even want to talk about it. See, that's the difference. Y'all are brainwashed. You want to talk about the same topics. You want to follow what the algorithm does. I control the algorithm. I already broke the algorithm. I control everything. You understand? I'm the center of the universe. Whatever I say goes. I set trends. These people copy me. I'm a superstar. What do I look like talking to somebody who's not on my level? I'm not here to get in an energy like that, talking to folks when we behind screens, bro. Like I said, that ain't real at all, bro. Like I said, you understand? Like, it is what it is. Like I said, nobody has said anything to me. People are mad respectful to me. I'm out here. You know where I'm at. You know what I do. All y'all know how I get down. Like I said, bro, all we tolerate is respect. You understand? All that internet stuff, that's internet stuff, homie. And everybody respects me. Everybody, bro. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I've responded and answered everything the right way. I've evened the score every time, and not just even, but I've completely won. And I serve as a role model and proof that you should stand up for yourself. That this fear-based mentality, oh, don't do anything, oh, this and that, bro, we're so far from that. It's unbelievable. I mean, I'm the walking epitome of being the opposite of that. All we do is get busy. I mean, we don't waste no time. There is nobody, you understand, that would even play that game. There's nobody that would ever come around me talking crazy, ever. And that's reality. So, like I said, you've got these folks, and their issue is with basic reality. Okay. Well, I mean, as long as you're going to just sit on a computer, right, and, keep hiding behind phones and computers, I mean, you're not able to prove any point. Like I said, people are trying to prove a point and act like they're anonymous. How are you anonymous if these people literally use their legal name? Wow, that was a smart move. And not once, but keep doing it repetitively. Okay. Like, I want you to know it's me, right? Because you have nothing better to do, and well, you still haven't gotten a job, just like the Woffits, correct? Oh, for real. Said what? Like, I don't got time for you, bro. I run businesses. I run companies. I build businesses and companies. I'm 100% official tissue, right? And you don't set my goalpost. I already met all my goals. I'm going out today to have another beautiful day and do whatever the hell I want. I have freedom, pure freedom, and that's more than I can say for all these other people all over the country. None of you are free. I'm free. I'm going to go have a beautiful day and do whatever I like, because this is a free country. Y'all aren't doing that. You do what you can. You understand? I do what I want to do. Everything you have to make like that, like it's some kind of odd position. That's why you can't enjoy anything. See, I look at the beautiful grass. I look at the beautiful trees. I enjoy life. And that's why you're in your feelings, because you don't know how to. You understand? And that's what I literally teach out here, how to be happy. Feel me? Life is about happiness, man. I'm not trying to win anything. You all can have it. Like I said, you want to talk about this and that material? You can have it. I'm not interested. I have nothing to do with what you're talking about. So how would people just try to keep going online and involve me in something I have nothing to do with? But, and then keep acting like, yeah, we're in control. And you're a part of this, and you know what I mean, and we're gonna decide for you, dude. Like, you can't be serious, bro. This is Tyree Sneed you're talking to. I've got more power than anyone ever has. I mean, I'm the top dog. Real talk. I'm the big fish. I mean, it don't get no bigger than me. I'm the cash cow. Real talk. Yeah. See, I don't have to look for the cash cow anymore to sign to my record label. Now I became the cash cow. That's the reality. So, like I said, people can do what they do, tell themselves what they want. I mean, you got these people getting on YouTube. You got to always have someone around you, though, and you getting on YouTube and pretending that you still competing, but you can't even compete. So you've now tried the Ping one. Let's call him out publicly, right? And the brother. They've now tried every angle they could possibly think of. Okay? Every angle. They've tried everything they can to try to make money off me, right? I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. To try to make money off me, to try to use me as some kind of come up, right? To be fake, to be catty, to try to involve themselves. And yet still, nobody watches you and nobody ever will. Still, you will never make any more money on here. And you wanted to pull a publicity stunt with my fame, and it failed. You didn't have an agenda of helping me. I knew that the entire time. The thing with this other stuff on here, I knew the entire time. I stated it the entire time. What do you mean? It's you who's continuing all by yourself. Odd. I don't need to make myself feel better. I feel good as who I am. That's what you should work on. Feel me? Wink, wink. All right, sisters. So yeah, like I said, I'm already beautiful. That's why you over here. That's why you concerned. I'm already gorgeous. Like I said, just like I told them. I told these same people who started all this on here, right? Some of them fake ex-girlfriends who weren't even a girlfriend at all, right? Like, bro, I barely even met you or knew you for like 5 seconds. Real talk. You don't know how to get to know anyone. That's your issue. All these are your issues, right? And yeah, went online, got all these people together, recruited them all to go against me. And I'm more successful now than I've ever been, ever. I mean, even when I had all the money, I'm on a whole different tangent, whole different level. Everything over here is just pure success. You understand? I mean, you've literally hid behind the internet and phones and tried everything you possibly can. And I'm right here. You feel me? I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous because, you know, that person, that individual, all these people, they were already in and out of prison. And I'm talking for like serious time, serious bids. So, I mean, all these people were aware. They were aware of who was doing what. They were aware of what they were doing because they had their name out publicly. And these people did it in front of everybody, proving what? Corruption. They're who sent them. Yeah, these people are informants. And I think they're working off plea deals. That's what it is. And I said that. I called that out a long time ago. Fact is, you have no angle that I'm not 8 million steps ahead on. You have no angle. You have no way to approach. You have no way to do nothing. Okay, I've spoken. Like I said, I don't need to repeat myself. And that's about it. You know, like, again, folks can do what they want. I mean, you know, I don't know. I've seen different people. You know what I mean? I've seen people try these types of games with other people. Like, yeah, I'm a whole different ball game, bro. Real talk. And I happen to be the mob. So yeah, I don't think that anybody just goes around and just plays with the mob. I know that for a fact, actually. People don't play with me, nor has anyone. So yeah, like I said, I mean, like, I'm willing to have a face-to-face conversation with anyone while I'm working out here. Make sure you listen to every word I say and follow what I tell you. Yeah, that's how it works. So yeah, like I said, I mean, and it is what it is. And I mean, I've already explained reality. I don't have to keep going over it. So yeah, like I said, folks tell themselves what they want to hear. That's exactly my issue. That's exactly why I do all this. That's exactly what I called out. That's not a good look, bro. You are talking about a good look and this and that. You know what's a good look? Setting 65 world records in a matter of months. You know what's a good look? Doing things that no human has ever done on camera already, which I've already done. I'm sorry, but what? You want to talk about what's a good look? A good look is building a company from the ground up like I'm doing. We build this company every day. It's my own media company. What do you mean? A good look is being Batman and getting famous while you go to work. I'm walking to work right now because it's not a location. I'm already at work. Anywhere I go is my office. This is the future. These folks are in their feelings simply because they knew I was the future. They were jelly. Like I said, and women should get their priorities straight, and you should be proud if a man is doing well. You should be proud to see that man shine and be gorgeous. Like I said, I told these exes straight up to their face. They wanted to sit there. I could already tell within 5 seconds of them talking, oh, they're delusional. Like, you can tell this one, all the dogs aren't barking. You can see what it is. That's all it is. It's just people like that. And they're just upset. I mean, that's something that you can just like self-reflect, and it takes 5 seconds. Like, stuff is a waste of my time, dude. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think it's unreal, bro, that people want to act away online. But in reality, what's up? We out here by ourselves, bro. You don't ever see anybody talking a certain way. None of that, bro. Out here every day, man. This is all me. So, yeah, like I said, let them do what they do, bro. Let them do what they do. Okay? Like I said, you got a world, bro, that literally went against God, rejected God, and not only that, but then they take it further. They can't even just be respectful. They got to take it further. I mean, it's not just with certain individuals only. I mean, it's all towards God. I'm going to always defend God. God is who's never let me down. That's all I got is God in this world. I don't have nobody else and nothing else, and I'm okay with that. You understand? This is just a gateway, bro. That's all it is. This is just a gateway. This place, this world, this country, it's a joke. You can't take it serious. This is a gateway, man. Real talk. And I already know that I've earned all my riches. I'm gonna always be blessed. Yeah. I don't have to get on here and talk a certain way. I don't have to watch what I say. I have real freedom. I do what I want. You understand? The question here that needs to be asked is, who asked you? Did I ask anyone for their opinion? I mean, come on, sisters. Like, it's clear as day. Like I said, people when they feelings over little old me, because I ain't little and I'm a big deal. You feel me? People when they feel feels, right? That's fine. Do what you do. I mean, when somebody responds and they tell you the facts, like, you don't keep going. You understand? Like, no, I don't work like that, bro. So yeah, those are just people who are never going to get it together. And your formula is the opposite of success. And my formula is success. I am success. Literally, I'm walking success. And that's why you feel how you do. You're jelly of all my gifts that God gave me. And you want me to feel some way that about my gifts. I feel amazing being me. I love being me. All these folks try to do is discourage, right, by doing their illegal activity online while they hide. There's nobody who thinks that's cool. No one. No one in any prison, no one in any jail that would respect that. If any of these people found out what you do, right, any of you, it's like, come on, bro. They're not going to put up with that. None of them. And they're not going to respect it. So be real with yourself. You know what I mean? These people are in hiding, bro. Literally. That's where these people are. Like, come on, bro. I'm out here winning. The world is mine. Everybody get down with me. Everybody break bread with me. Everybody mess with me heavy. I got folks that stop down here and walk. These different generations. They stop down here walking and say, hey, yo, I mess with you heavy. Like, real talk. The other generations love me. So, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. People watching, we have an audience. And this is what you don't have. And I'm just saying, isn't it a little late in the game to be pretending every day? So you don't know any other way to make money, but you never made any off me? Like, I'm just saying, you can see that what they're doing, I mean, they're unhinged. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, these people are literally concerned about me 24 hours a day. I'm all right, bro. I'd rather get away from that, man. It's common sense. I mean, when you got folks trying to say I'm doing and saying things I'm not, when that's not what happened. Again, I literally asked you to talk every day, bro. I've asked a million times, and then, like I said, I literally analyzed the behavior that you're trying to ignore my words. Like, dude, it's not possible. Anything I tell someone, they have to acknowledge. Everybody knows that. So yeah, you're online and you're trying to act a certain way. Okay, that's the internet, bro. That's fake. You understand? But out here, people don't act like that. You're not getting a reaction. You're not making me feel any way. You understand? You've already shown what it is. You understand? Like, okay, it's that serious? Okay, well, what I do is I just harness that, right, and hold on to that as far as using it as incentive. I don't hold on to stuff. I forgive and forget. You feel me? Like, okay. So because of you all, I'm supposed to not feel good about myself. I love myself. Because of you all, I'm supposed to be discouraged. I feel encouraged because of God. God gives me encouragement every day. Because of you, you want me to lose hope and lose will right? Because that's how you feel. You have no willpower. My willpower is limitless. All it is that you see that I'm the formula for success. I'm an inspiration to the masses. You understand? And I'm a superstar. And like I said, people all talk to me correct. Not one person has come out here and talked like that, nor will they ever. So like I said, I'm about my respect. You understand? So I'm gonna say it again. This is a no-fly zone, right? And as far as all these people online, don't none of you come near me. Don't talk to me. Don't approach me. It's a no-fly zone. You understand? You don't control me. You don't control nothing. I'm a man of God. We're going to continue to be nice and respectful, right? And people are not going to pretend that they're playing in my face. Never happened. Nor is that what's happened. So I'm just saying, you can't call things something they're not. Y'all have a bad habit of involving other people and sending these fake accounts because, well, you're cowardly, and having them say things that aren't there. That's a huge mistake with me, brother. Feel me? So like I said, all that stuff that y'all talking, that's fine. Try it now. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, you all, we're talking, right? You want to talk on these chats, this and that, right? Nobody's controlling my actions. You're not manipulating my emotions, my behavior. No, these are my own conscious decisions, right? Like I said, this is a no-fly zone, literally, right? And folks from the internet are not coming out here to talk to me. I'm telling you. Capiche? So like I said, when it's that serious for them and you can't be direct about that, folks, all these folks, they've all been in front of me. Like I said, they all are passive aggressive. They feel some way, but when they're in front of me, they don't have the heart to say it. Like, what? Yeah, because you're scared. Just like I told all of you right in front of you. So, like I said, I mean, okay, that's cool. I mean, do it now, though. You know what I mean? Real talk. I'm at that park all the time. That's where I make my money. I train. Like I said, I've already explained. I've already spoken. That's it. We don't tolerate anything other than respect over here. Okay? This indirect acting like you're this and that. Folks just trying to appear. Hold on. Yeah, folks just trying to appear and act like it's cute. And now all y'all came on some show and love stuff. So again, you're letting people put a battery in your back, it's called, and control and manipulate you, and you don't even realize what you're doing. Okay? I'm gonna tell you straight up what it is. You have no idea who you're talking to. So, like I said, now since y'all have people going online and you continue to do this like it's the thing to do, right? And you got them talking greasy. Okay, cool. Now the energy is totally different. Now this is a whole no-fly zone for real. You understand? Like I said, nobody from the internet is going to approach me in person. Mm-hmm. So when they try to act online and keep saying whatever I say, they're gonna go against. No, you won't. And that's a guarantee you won't. You understand? So yeah, like I said, it is what it is. I run every block out here. We don't play games. I'm the mob. Like I said, all these internet folks, they got nothing to do with this. Like I said, I run everything out here. You don't have me in no mind frame, mind state, nothing. It's just about basic respect, partner. Feel me? And that's my thing. Like, no, I'm gonna be free and live happy. They want people walking around like them because they angry 24 hours a day. You feel me? I stand on my respect, bro. What are y'all trying to do here, man? Like, this is what I'm saying. You keep doing these things. These people are sneaking up on me. Yeah, y'all use the element of surprise. I didn't even know y'all was near me. None of you folks. Why did you do that, bro? That wasn't cool. Like, bro, I'm working out. I'm training, bro. You got no business approaching me. Are you serious? I mean, you're already looking at federal charges, federal crimes that you committed. Is you serious? Like I said, these people want to act like they're crazy, but you ain't crazy. You don't know the meaning of crazy. You understand? So, like I said, if I'm this and that, and and you're trying to disprove somebody who you already know is real and has already proven it directly to you. All these people, I've proven everything I can. What do you mean? You said agents across state lines. All these folks have to pay for my meal. Got told reality immediately. So what do you mean? Hold up. So let me explain to you how this is going to go, right? Because I'm the mob, right? I'm never on the defensive. I make all the decisions. I'm the leader, okay? Like I said, nobody can move anyone in this planet without my permission at all. You understand? So, like I said, how are you going to pretend that you're challenging something when you haven't? It's already been proven fact. I'm out here every day, bro. Me coming out here is standing on business. My point is proven as I'm walking. What do you mean? My point, I don't need to keep proving it. It's been proven. So what's up? Like I said, these people, I'm going to analyze your behavior in 2 seconds. You were sent by the corrupt system, and you work literally for the corrupt system, right? You were sent by the corrupt departments, just like always, and your agents. And you were sent, and y'all are actual federal informants. And you're part of the gang stalking thing, and that's what it's comprised of. So all my thoughts are completely coherent. I'm speaking pure clarity, right? And your plan is to try to get me upset or in a mode, but you don't understand. You don't know how to do that. And like I said, that's not a mode that I just turn on for fun. You understand? So like I said, you don't have any control here. This is my own conscious decision. My name is not going to be played with at all. This is a no-fly zone now. You understand? And like I said, I had already established that, but now it is completely. So like I said, any of these folks, I don't care who it is, right? Everybody can come see me. What do you mean? You already knew that. You already know who Tyrese Sneed is. What do you mean? This is what I do, brother. I'm out here every day in these streets by myself. Yeah, on foot. Why do y'all act like if someone's on foot, oh, I'm powerless? What? You sure? Yeah, these folks, you're taking a hell of a chance with these games, bro. Playing. Feel me? Like I said, I'm the mob. You understand? If these folks are going to pretend that they can't hear who they're talking to, no problem. Feel me? Like God told me, I remember back a couple of months ago, several months ago, he said, hey, I mean, if people are going to keep on and they're asking for this and that, I mean, what's up? Even God said it. So yeah, no, I'm not going to sit here and pretend with folks. And yeah, them folks, all these folks know what it is, man. They'll give me my distance. They'll give me my space. And that's it. That's all I'm saying. Just don't be appearing and popping out of random places around me and then talking to me like it's all good when we know, and I know clearly what you've done on the internet. What do you mean, brother? I don't have time for you. I'm out here working. See what I'm saying? It's called having a career. It's called being a grown man. It's called that there's repercussions for my actions and I have rules to follow. Simplest trick in the book. So see, you want to take everything and change it to something else. Then it's, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm saying this. No, I'm saying the same thing I've always done. I stand on business. You feel me? I'm not talking to none of you folks. I ain't going out to eat with none of you folks. I'm not doing nothing with you. You failed, I succeeded, and you came, and all you people came out here, and you validated the truth right in front of my face. Yes, and you paid for my meal. That's me winning. I don't understand. We've just went over this. These folks think they can take reality and change it. Nah, you can't do that, and especially anonymously. So like I said, everybody can come out here every day. What you mean? Like, that's what they doing, bro. They see someone doing something that's serious and real as hell. I'm out here. I don't play at all, right? And people know that I run the streets. There's nothing fake about me. So they take that, and these online people that want to call themselves trolls and have no self-respect, the first thing you think of is, oh, I want to play around. I mean, that makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense when we're trying to get away from all that, and you're aware of that. That's why you're playing. Yeah, nah, bro. Like I said, I've been through too much, man. I already won. We're going to continue to walk away from these people, and that's it. You got to walk away from people who don't know how to succeed. You understand? You don't entertain their nonsense. What's that got to do with anything? See, we're out here building. I just set 65 world records. You see my point? Like I said, these folks are not going to do nothing. They're going to just keep sitting there talking to themselves. Okay, what is that going to change? You act like it's a problem for me to be who I am and stand on business, but I've already been doing it my whole life. Yeah, you have an issue with my lifestyle because I live as a braveheart. That's all you're saying. Everything you talk, I'll talk about anything. I'm not afraid to talk about anything. It's the truth. You have an issue because you see that I'm a braveheart. That's what this is all about. You all feel fazed by my presence and my energy, just like I said. Exactly. And I work hard every day. I go through hell. Y'all can't even send me $30 for an air mattress. Are you serious right now? So that I can get some comfortable rest. You keep wanting to talk about where I'm at, what I'm doing. That's none of your business. Like, I don't play like that. Every time y'all say something, I'm going to keep telling you, I don't play like that. I don't have to tolerate nothing from no one. And I don't. And the internet is way different than reality. So like I said, people can play online. That's fine. And that's where you'll keep it. You understand? Like I said, they keep acting like it's something like they're challenged. Ain't nobody challenging my authority. What do you mean? Do you understand what's happened? What? Do you know how many examples I've set and God has set? Oh, my message is crystal clear. I don't play. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, I come out here hard body, I get busy. And what they're trying to do is hide and have an opinion. You don't have an opinion. Opinions aren't free. There's a honk from the highway 18-wheeler, another company vehicle. I got the people who work for these companies honking for me. What do you mean? I'm not supposed to stand on business? I'm Batman. That's my job, to stand on business. You gotta understand, nobody controls me out here, bro. Like, nah. If people want to play games, why do I have to be like, oh, no, I don't want to play? I want to play. Today, I want to play. I got time today. Real talk. We can play whatever game. Real talk. Like, are we playing chess, checkers, Monopoly? Like I said, you want me to get on here and play pretend with you, right? And people are trying to act like they don't. What have you done? Nothing. Like, what? Bro, y'all all know what it is. Y'all all know who run the street. Y'all all know I'm a straight gangster. And when I come on here, my job is to make it look cute. So see, you're trying to work against my conducive interests. Yeah, no, not happening. Feel me? So yeah, that's what they do. They sit there and say, oh, I'm working against you. You've been working against me for, hell, my entire life. You've been working against me since, I mean, easily over 2 decades. And in them 2 decades, I've been more successful than anyone will ever be. You understand? And I made a career and a name down here, holding my own against all these folks, standing my ground and showing them how Americans act. You understand? And people embraced me because of it. These people down here embraced me. They didn't reject me because I stood up to them. They embraced me. They said, you know what? The dude basically has nobody, right? They know. You think people don't know? They said, he's got nobody. Like, he's out here trying his best. He stood up to us. That's a mosquito, right? All over my Under Armour. Awesome. You know, and he said, you know, he stood up to everybody out here. Then he turns around and is protecting and defending everybody out here, literally. What I do, I've always done it. I did it before I ever put on the suit. So, I mean, like I said, my career is I'm an enforcer. That's what my career is. So, I mean, if you're saying that you want to test my jurisdiction or authority, go right ahead. All right, give me a minute. Yeah, they act like my career isn't being tough. Like people can't hire me as a security. I worked security all these years while y'all were online just typing. You know what I do, bro. That's how I became Batman. You don't know anything about me, bro. Trust me. Oh, you against me? You have to give me. Well, you really dropped the ball there, man. You should do your job better and figure out more about me. Real talk. Oh, you've had plenty of chances to stop me, or at least try. You've had plenty of chances to win. Every time y'all drop the ball, they slow. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've been defeating these fools since the beginning of time. Real talk. I'm sure this has happened forever, on and off. You feel me? And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. And I know it hasn't happened forever because people don't act like this in reality. This is internet stuff. Right. And I don't play internet games and I'm not going to play your games. Feel me? Like I said, I'm the mob, bro. We run the streets. You understand? So, like I said, all that other stuff, I mean, save it, bro. I ain't hearing it, bro. Like I said, y'all are on some cutesy energy. Y'all want to talk. I'm not a talker, though. So, you knew out the gate, it's like being in a relationship. You know, it's like when you tell them, you knew I was a player when you met me, honey. You knew I was a dog. You knew what I was doing when you met me. You knew what you got into, right? Same thing here. Y'all knew about this gangster since day one. I'm sorry, but that's what we doing now? Okay. So I try to be nice, but y'all continue to let other people talk and don't say nothing. All right. And you do that on purpose. Yeah, you're 100% right. I don't play like that. Feel me? So, like I said, all I'm saying is none of these folks from the internet, you ain't approaching me. And I'm going to give everybody advice. Don't approach me at all. Nobody. I mean, it don't make any sense. Why would you approach an enforcer? That don't make sense, bro. I'm an enforcer of divine law. That's what I do for a career. I'm walking karma for people. Like, do you understand? What, bro? Everything over here is ugly. There ain't nothing sweet about me. Trust me. There's a whole monster waiting. Okay, I'm talking a monster. Okay, so all this, oh, this and that, and I want to talk about someone and this and that. Yeah, we don't play like that though. No, we don't have to tolerate that. You understand? When I say keep my name out your mouth, that's what it means. You're not testing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not trying anything or anyone. You understand? And it is what it is. I guess that was for me. That was on Mark too. Even them, you think that they don't see? You think all the police ain't watching? Come on, bro. They watch my channel, man. Feel me? That's the thing. These folks online. I'm gonna keep it real with you, and this is the truth. These folks online don't even know what they've gotten themselves into. I'm down here next to Mexico. I'm half Mexican. These people love me. You think that they're honestly, let's get real. If anything were to ever happen or go down in these streets, especially with what I do as a career openly, this is my job, right? If anything were ever to happen or go down, do you really think that they're necessarily going to care? Do you really think that they're going to be like, oh, well, Batman was wrong? No, they're going to say, bro, I know that dude. I watch his channel, right? If it's the right person and they actually watch. right? They're gonna say, man, this dude's been going hard every day, and these are just regular people, and they got internet trolls trying to bother him and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, I think people don't understand how much leeway I actually have. You think that they can't see? You think they ain't watching? I guarantee you they watch. I can guarantee you they know what it is. They know that dude's a whole real man that takes matters into his own hands, and he go out there hard body, and he do the real thing. He stand up to everybody. It's not like I hide and I select what I do and where I go. Like right now, like I said, I had to G check somebody out here the other day and let them know. I run around G checking. What? What do you mean? I run around yelling and screaming and doing what I want. What do you mean? Like, and I'm not someone who acts out. So that's the thing. Every time they talk, they want to talk in an energy that doesn't exist. Okay. I mean, is anybody doing that out here though? Do you hear anything? I don't hear anything. Y'all hear that? That's what we hear out here. Crickets. Silence. I mean, like I said, getting online and trying to, buck up and act like you're tough with a real tough guy. I mean, I don't see how that's a smart decision. I'm sorry, I don't see why you think that that makes sense, or I'm going to keep responding in a soft way. I don't get that. Like I said, you're doing it because you know there's rules on this platform. You're doing it because you know this is a business and it's all about my business. You don't like seeing me make money, right? And you have no right to do that. These are games that people play with all sorts of people. I mean, do you understand how many like people have gone to prison because of stuff just like this? And you think that me standing here in this moment, assessing the situation, what you have to do, be smart. This is why I'm Batman. If I do this as a career and I want to have a future as Batman, you have to drop your pride and your ego. You have to let stuff go. All I'm saying is I'm about my respect, and what I say is what will be. Just like I told you. You all can do whatever. You can have whoever type and claim they're not who they are and all these. Who cares? Like I said, you could tell that you're discombobulated. You could tell, like, yeah, you're not even able to think straight. But how folks are funny. If I'm in this moment of time, why would I let you play me out of my throne? Why would I let you trick me on my throne? Why would I take bait? And why would you pretend that that's what you want? Brother, nobody wants that. Okay? Trust me. Nobody's trying to get me upset. None of that is happening. It's completely the opposite out here. Everything that these people say doesn't exist, right? Like I said, that's the same position I've always had. I don't need to talk, bro. My actions speak louder than my words. Like I don't trust me. I done set plenty of examples. Like I get down, bro. My reputation speaks for itself, bro. I don't have to do no talking. I'm not these other people. And that's the thing. They know I've made a career being a tough guy, doing actual tough things on a whole nother level too. They know what it is. So yeah, let people do what they do in front. I care less. All right. 232. I don't think he saw me. Hold on. Man, these mosquitoes are bad, bro. It's all in my shirt. I don't want that coming out on the filming process. Here, give me a minute. So this is the fact of the matter, and I'm just going to wash that off when I get up here if that's what I'm going to do. This is the fact of the matter. What these people are doing, we already know what it is. That stuff don't work on me. I already told you this. I come from the culture for real, man. I got a real soul. Like I said, my name is Tyree, bro. That stuff don't work on us. That's what you don't get. You still think that I'm this and I'm something totally different. Y'all funny as hell, bro. Like I said, I'm Spanish. The Spanish rule the world, and I'm white. I'm all of it. Everything. I'm Mexican. I'm literally everything. I got the best of every world. I'm all about equality because that's what I am. That's how I was created and made. What are you talking about, homie? I understand what you're doing. You wanna use somebody's ego. I don't have one though. There's a difference between being in your ego and just saying, hey, look, this is the line in the sand and you ain't going to cross it. There's a huge difference. Okay. And that's 100% what I'm doing. There's the line in the sand. You won't cross it. I guarantee it. None of you. So, like I said, it's about being about your respect. Totally two different things, brother. You understand? Like I said, and I just think it's crazy how this platform and all these people and these internet companies and apps and ideology, they support it. They encourage narcissism. They encourage not being proud of yourself. They encourage not having boundaries. Well, I'm going to continue to have boundaries. So, see, you're worried about me making money and my money. I mean, I could care less about that. When it comes to my pride and my respect, I'm going to stand up all day. See, that's the difference. That's why I got here and why you didn't. See, I didn't make a career on YouTube. I made a career public speaking on every platform. I made a career being a gangster in the street, coming up hard body in the jails and the shelters and through everything. I didn't come up in no system. Okay. Y'all don't get it. I'm like a wolf in the forest. Okay. That does the real thing. That's different than people who are pampered and come up in a system. You came up in a system, it means you were taken care of. It means you were provided for. The system will take care of you, right? Regardless. I didn't have that. I don't come from a system. I come from the wilderness. That's what you have to understand. So, like I said, that's like a domestic cat wanting to go, play around with a lion and a tiger. That's literally what's happening. These are domestic cats. You're a domestic cat, and like you have your bell and your collar, for real, and you eat your Meow Mix. And I am a whole tiger out here in the wilderness. Okay, so we're not the same. See the point? And little domestic cats don't just roll up on tigers and then say, "I'm a tough domestic cat. Yeah, and I'm gonna talk crazy to you, tiger, because I think it's the thing to do, because I'm really fazed by you, but I just am so jelly that right now my jealousy is overcoming and making me feel brave." Who's done that? Y'all do it online, bro. Y'all do that stuff hiding. Is that something to be proud of? Exactly. See, you'll never win because, well, you're not making any sense. Everything you do is not a good look. Everything that you say is backwards and it doesn't exist. I don't go off your mentality. You don't dictate how I think. I don't give in to peer pressure. What? Brother, you're welcome to have any opinion you want on me. At least have it be a thought that makes sense. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't play like that, bro. Like I said, to people talking like that, I would never let nobody come near me talking like that. Nobody would. Yeah, like I said, these are people who, they don't even go outside, man. These are people that, like I said, clearly society doesn't roll with them, doesn't mess with them. I mean, and most of these people, they got records, and I'm talking like the actual records. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, nah, like y'all is the people that, that's what's happened with you. People told you reality. And you having to run away from everyone, so you want to use the computer and act tough. I mean, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. What do I have to do with that? Your deal is your deal, bro. Those are your actions. I don't even know you folks. Like, that's all I'm saying. My deal is when I tell somebody, hey, listen, you need to go ahead and back up, I tell you one time. Feel me? All this, I want to get on here and act. I mean, what's up? What's up? I'm from the hood, homie. What's up? Feel me? I don't care about nothing for real. What's up? Yeah, like I said, y'all want to talk crazy to gangsters. Where's that at? We want to act. Is anyone testing my gangster? Am I Tekashi 6ix9ine? Am I snitching? Like what? Well, I come out here and run around here like the tiger I am, literally, in the wilderness. Look at me. Like, what? Bro, I'm a tiger. Okay? Like, imagine just every word I say, someone just sitting there. I'm going to try to talk and keep talking every time he says something. Okay? And do you think I just forget that? Like, bro, it's whatever, bro. What's up? What do you mean? What y'all want to do, bro? Right. Nothing. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You send your agents and they do what? Nothing. Exactly. That's how y'all get down. That's what y'all do. It's unbelievable, bro. These people ain't never been about nothing and ain't never going to be about nothing. Like I said, yeah, that's exactly what all you do. All your little agents, you'll pay for my meal and you'll keep it walking. That's what you did. Don't take situations where someone's trying to be nice and a man of God and help you people, right? And then try to change it into something totally different. That don't even make no sense. Like, that's literally surreal. There's a whole bunch of ants over there. So, yeah, man, I don't know what people is talking about at any given time. These folks can't make up their mind. I'm not here for you, man. I'm here for the millions of adoring fans. I'm here for the money. 16 in the box, you pay me. Look, my formula worked every time. Every time I get you watching me. Every time, bro. Real talk. It's like fishing. Every time I catch y'all. Every time I get the big guppy fish. Which y'all are guppies. You feel me? Like I said, I mean, it is what it is, man. I make catches every day. You feel me? Like, you have to understand, I control the rhetoric. I'm the media. You understand? I'm the media. There's no such thing as a news source anymore. I'm literally the media. I am the new media outlet. So, like, I create the media and I don't use false testaments. I say the truth. It's different. Feel me? Oh, here we go. All right. I'll have to see where I'm going to go on this and what I'm going to do. So we'll be back. All right. Much love.